Yeah, that's what I was getting
As long
at.
as I could push it back.
You may not be able to. Kevin Harlan, take it away, kid.
We are in Charlotte, North Carolina, as we get ready for this interconference contest here at the Time Warner Cable Arena. I'd like to welcome you to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke reporting from the sidelines. Taking a look at Minnesota. Looking at where they've been, guys, where they're headed right now. Hard to say exactly considering they have not played that well.
You know, during the course of a long season, one of the things that you really look forward to is that approaching All-Star break. It gives you a chance to get some physical and mental rest and really to get away from the game, your teammates and your coaches, and that's not always a bad thing.
And even though it's not a huge chunk of time, it feels like it is because you've been going nonstop for so long. Even just a few days can allow you to recharge those batteries.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. They've got Wiggins. Portis is out there with Pekovic. Then it's Patrick Beverley. And it's Johnson in at the 2. Now here's Pekovic. Here's Portis. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throws of the evening.
Not a strong suit for this group. Just around 71%.
And, you know, you don't have to tell them what their free throw numbers are. I mean, they're well aware of it, believe me.
That one misses. Minnesota on D. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
How about the shooting percentage, though? In the low 30s. That tells you all you need to know.
Brutal. Absolutely brutal. To shoot that poorly, you almost have to try to miss. Shoot that poorly. Rarely do you see numbers like that at the NBA level.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Stolen by Beverly. Oh, and here comes Johnson all alone. And it's blocked by Jeffries. Outside, Walker dishes it to Jeffries. Kaminsky kicks to Jeffries. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That's on Nikola Pekovic. The Hornets shooting their first free throws of the game.
Going to the line, Kaminsky.
He misses the free throw.
Shooting 2.
He hits the second from the line. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Beverly, the pass to Johnson. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
A temporary lapse of focus from him on that turnover. It's embarrassing, but on occasion it does happen.
On defense, the Timberwolves. And here's Walker. It's rebounded by Portis.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Now, here's Walker. Kicks to Jeffries. Feeds to Kaminsky. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Last game for the Charlotte Hornets, it was a loss to New York.
And hard to say whether it was the game plan defensively that let them down or just the inability to really bring the fire on that side of the ball.
And, guys, it was a bit befuddling to me as to why they stuck with it. I mean, they dug themselves a hole and couldn't find the tweaks they needed to get out of it.
Now, here's Wiggins. After the miss from Nikola Pekovic. It's stolen by Kaminsky. The feed to Jeffries. Shot by Zeller, no good.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit, lost the focus, I think. And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Now here's Walker. Pass to Kaminsky. And he jams it with authority.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
Beverly wide open. And the three off target. Charlotte leading by 3. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with Byron Scott. This is their first matchup of the season against this squad, and he knows the shot blocking in the middle will certainly be an obstacle. But he said, quote, "We've got to remain aggressive and continue to attack." Guys, he said that putting their bigs in high pick and rolls and shooting the open jumper with confidence will be key. We'll see how they do.
Terrific, Doris. Thanks. They put a lot of thought into how they're going to match up against the opposing defense, guys.
And so they should, because that's what it's going to take. This is such a tough D to break down. They're going to have to play a smart game offensively.
Well, there's no denying that. I mean, you're not going to get by on skill alone. I mean, you've got to have the strategy and the skill working together.
That's good from Pekovic on the assist by Johnson. Johnson's got his 3rd assist on the night. Walker dishes to Jeffries. Back to Walker. There's a screen. Jefferson inside. Johnson's there. Offensive rebound. A nice shot by Zeller.
They got themselves in front with some outstanding shooting right off the bat.
It's been a complete technical dominant performance out here. They are in a zone. And a chance here to look at the numbers for free. Averaging about 24 points, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. And some pretty good numbers, guys. He's certainly making a contribution.
Better than expected. He still has a ways to go, but I like what I'm seeing right now.
1:29 left to play here in the first. Here's Vaughn. He's definitely not pleased how he played against the Lakers. Another shot, and it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. You take a look at the Suns, and not a surprise really to see them sitting there in that #1 spot in the conference. The excellent brand of basketball they've been putting on display lately has been terrific. And checking out Minnesota, just way behind.
Well, right now for the Timberwolves, there were fears they'd be one of the NBA's doormats this season. Those fears have turned out to be well-founded.
And, you know, I don't think they need to wait for the offseason to start making some changes. I think they can start the rebuilding process right now.
Now here's Freak. He's coming off a 34-point game against New York. It's deflected. And the pass to Vaughn. And it's Lure, top of the key. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Underwood. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
And that's one of his strengths, knocking down those long-range jump shots.
Charlotte in the lead. Ball, the pass to Jeffries. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Brownie's checked in for Kaminsky. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Charlotte shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
One of the things they've done, guys, is taken pride in their free throw shooting this season, and rightfully so.
Now here's Dudley. There's the screen. Takes a 3. No luck. Hornets leading by 4. Jeffries kicks to Brown. Can't connect from short range. Here's Vaughn, guarded by Jeffries. Out to the right wing. The 3 from Dudley, and that one's good. Dudley's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Ball. And so, lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. It's Charlotte up 1. 2K Sports back in a moment here at the Time Warner Cable Arena in Charlotte.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Hornets dance team.
Well, up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And when you consider how Charlotte is doing, guys, what do you think?
This is almost like a volleyball game when you watch just how many shots they blocked or altered.
Well, how about this? A lot of...
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Knicks, boy, was he tremendous. He finished with 34 points and was on the mark from deep, draining several threes. He had a great game in all facets, and his coach called it a complete game of basketball. High praise to be sure, guys.
Thanks, Doris, for revisiting what was an astounding performance.
Yeah, that's certainly one that we'll be talking about here for a long time.
I say it would make it to his greatest hits file. No doubt about it.
Here's Kaminsky. 5 points in the game. To the left wing. Now here's Freak. He's guarded closely. Just 5 on the clock. Simon, the pass to Ball. From deep. The rebound by Pekovic. Pekovic has got 4 rebounds in this game. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Freak.
2 minutes remaining.
Ball, the pass to Jeffries. Fires the 3. That drops. Jeffries got it all tied up now for the Hornets.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
Pass to Underwood. Right wing. At the elbow, Pekovic. Here's Vaughn. Pass to Portis. Goes up the baseline. Good on the shot. Portis has got 8 points in the quarter.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Ball, the pass to Simon. .114 left to play in the first half. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Rojo. Chance there to take the lead, missing. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Looney's checked in for Charlotte. Here's Portis. And it's Looney with the rebound. They set the pick. Ball, the pass to Kaminsky. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Kaminsky's got 7 points. Minnesota's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Pass to Sanchez. Here's Underwood. Another miss by Minnesota. Fast break now for Charlotte. Here's Rojo. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Here's Sanchez. No good trying to beat the buzzer. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Hornets lead by 2. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now.
Behind the arc. He's got a pair of three-pointers.
And you know what? The defenders have that in the back of their minds now. They'll be on him a little tighter.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. Setting the floor for the Hornets. Jeffries in at shooting guard. Kaminsky out there with Cody Zeller. Then there's Kemba Walker. And here's Charlotte. They set the pick. Now the dish to Kaminsky. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. And it's 9 points for Frank Kaminsky.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
All about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
Jeffries dishes to Kaminsky. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. The Timberwolves trail. Wiggins outside. It's good. With that basket, he's now 5 for 9.
Yeah, starting the second half nicely there. Love those easy lay-ins to get things going.
Jeffries kicks to Kaminsky. To the middle. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
No matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball in the paint.
And it's a big key thus far in this game, Clark, because whenever they've gotten the ball in the paint, good things have happened.
And it's Pekovic missing. Hornets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Walker the pass to Jeffries. There's the pick. And it's Kaminsky, top of the key. Charlotte moving it around. Just 5 to shoot. Zeller setting the pick for Walker. And that one comes up a bit short. Walker's gone 3 of 9 tonight from the field, 33%. To the paint, here's Wiggins. No good. And it's the Hornets taking it the other way. This is their first chance to take a look at the Timberwolves this season.
And their series last year was a bit of a comparison between the two conferences. Both were in the middle of the pack.
Well, you said it. I mean, often it's the teams that are in the middle of the pack in their conference which more accurately show the conference's strength than a team at the top or the bottom. At least that's how I like to look at it.
Here's Portis. He's covered by Zeller. Johnson dishes to Pekovic. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
And that was a difficult shot from mid-range simply because the defense was engaged.
Yeah, and I think the quickness of the closeout really threw him off.
That's good. 17 points for Freak.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Johnson outside. They set the screen. Shoots off the screen. Pekovic with another miss.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
Older look on the floor for Minnesota. Charlotte making a switch here. Jeffries is checked in. Timberwolves trail by 8. 46 seconds left here in the third quarter. And there's the pass to Underwood. Here's Vaughn. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Just 3 to shoot. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. And Lure gets it to go.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
There's the pick. Jumper off the screen. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Here's Vaughn. Passes it to Underwood. From deep. And he gets the bucket. He's got 6. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Hornets on top. They lead by 5. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. Hornets leading by 5. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. They've got Portis. Johnson is out there with Patrick Beverly. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. And it's Lure in at the 4 slot. And Walker kicks to Jeffries. Shot clock at 6. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
And that's exactly how they've gotten the lead right here. Easily, he's been their most consistent performer.
As simple as it gets. He's hitting everything he's looked at. Keep feeding the fire.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
Another thing they've done tonight is work the ball into the paint for plenty of those close-range points. You got to have those.
Wiggins up top. All by himself. Here's Caldwell Pope. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Timberwolves trail by 8. Wiggins passes to Beverly. And a miss there on the triple. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
Yeah, gotta love this teamwork. I mean, everybody's involved and engaged. It's a thing of beauty to watch.
It is, and Clark, that's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
Johnson kicks to Beverly. They set the pick. Back to Johnson. 5 to shoot. The pick gave him all the room he needed, and he knocks down the J.
Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper. Good basketball.
Jeffries dishes to Kaminsky, and that one's good. Kaminsky's got the lead up to 10 now for Charlotte.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Beverly with the ball. He feeds it to Lewis. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
That's his second personal foul. Shooting for Charlotte, John Moore. At the line for 2.
And the first one drops. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
First one falls for him. Nikola Pekovic is checked in for John Lure. And so Walker nails both of them. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now.
Timberwolves timeout call. All right, Charlotte, now entering the court for your viewing entertainment. The Hornets dance team. Make some noise.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Byron Scott coaching his team during the break. He was not happy with their play to this point, telling them we're getting out hustled, plain and simple. There's still time, but we've got to dial up our effort. Kevin, we'll see if they have enough to get it done.
Pekovic with a screen. Beverly against Walker. Shot is good, and the Charlotte lead is cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Beverly.
Not phased at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but well, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
And not known as a rim rattler. I mean, he's usually kind of rooted to the floor, not elevating to the rim.
Well, Greg, with his length, he doesn't have to go far to get to that
point.
rim.
And I tell you what, guys, he got it right there without a problem.
Inside. And the basket by Kaminsky. Kaminsky's got 6 in the quarter.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Not many empty trips for this group. It seems everything's falling for them this half.
Stolen by Walker. He dishes it to Jeffries. To the inside, Zeller.
Timberwolves foul. That's his first personal foul. Going to the line, Cody Zeller.
And that one falls for Zeller.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
He's off on the second. Timberwolves trail by 12. And Beverly kicks to Wiggins. That's good.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Hornets leading by 10. It's tipped. And now Minnesota on the fast break. And it's Beverly missing.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
Jeffries the pass to Kaminsky. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. Terrible turnover.
One's checked in for Minnesota. Timberwolves trail by 10. Now Beverly. He kicks it to Wiggins. It's stolen by Kaminsky.
2 minutes remaining.
Jeffries dishes to Kaminsky. Down low. Vaughn with the rebound. Vaughn's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Kicks it to Wiggins. Can't hit from the low block. The Hornets have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Jeffries can't get it to go.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Here's Wiggins. Again, Wiggins missing.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Out left to the wing. Dishes to Jeffries. Feeds it to Kaminsky. Can he keep it going? Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Hornets.
Fewer miscues made the difference, Clark.
Yeah, I thought the fact they minimized their turnovers was huge. It was a terrific all-around effort.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting, Greg, will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. But I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Kaminsky. Every inch of the floor was his tonight as he came out and injected an energy into every play.
Here's Jeffries. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Jeffries got the lead up to 12 now for the Hornets.
That one will seal the deal there. They've exploded here at the end.
Boy, I love the serious killer instinct they've shown, finishing strong.
Got a piece of it. They get it back. That's good.
Nikola Pekovic.
Clark, they're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, and they don't need to do anything to reinvent the wheel here. I mean, just take time off the clock and squeeze the orange. Don't turn it over.
Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Well, they're going to walk out of here with a win and send this crowd home happy.
Yeah, you know, it was a real solid performance for them in a lot of areas. I mean,
they are on the ropes, and it is time to put them away. Freak, we're putting it in your hands. Deliver the knockout blow. Let's finish this and get out of here with a W.
Sosa the pass to Underwood. Here's Sanchez. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
Sanchez.
And really, if this had come just a little earlier, they may have been able to get back into the game.
Yeah, I agree with you. They needed this a lot sooner than they got it.
Jeffries kicks to Brown. To the inside. So no problem for Charlotte as they get the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, and I thought good execution really played a big part throughout.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan along with our entire 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. Now it's time to head back to the studio with Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny Smith.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Many thanks, Kevin. And now a chance to check out some of the he put up a new season high tonight. And if he keeps shooting like he did tonight before the season's over, he might top it. A big key to his team's victory here. What'd you notice about his performance, Kenny?
He was dead on from the field tonight, guys. I'd call his performance economical because there was no wasted opportunity. He took advantage of every good look he got. I mean, everything he put up was going in.
Well, he gave the opposing D everything he could handle in the paint tonight. They were not able to handle his size and strength inside. If he got his hands on the ball close to the bucket, he converted.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.
2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, NBA fans. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson, and seated beside me, Kenny the Jet Smith, and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight, we'll see the Golden State Warriors as they play against the Charlotte Hornets. Checking out the Hornets, with a record of 3-7 over their last 10 games, they have been struggling. Wins hard to come by. We'll see if they can grab one tonight. And Stephen Curry, one of the guys we'll be seeing tonight, is one of the most exciting and dynamic players in the league. Kenny, you know what I like to say. He makes it look
effortless.
Maybe the best shooter of all time. You ready to go that far?
Of all time?
You ready to go that far?
I just can't give it to you after that few of seasons. I just say that
he won a championship.
Yes, he won a championship.
He's
but
up there with us now. He's in the house.
He's in the house.
He can get in the party.
But Reggie Miller and Ray Allen had done it over a longer block of time.
Not like Steph Curry done it.
But he's done it bigger in a shorter span. So I will still go with my two guys, Reggie and Ray.
You know, his career from three-point, Ernie, he's 44%, which is insane. And listen, he's not taking one or two a game. He's taking 9 three-pointers a game. Long three-pointers, deep, off the dribble. Splaka Kataya.
And that's why I say he makes it look
effortless.
Time for tip-off as we send it to Kevin Harlan.
From Arizona, number 9, Andre Iguodala. The big man, 7 feet 1 inch, number 20, Timothy Mozgov. Starting at power forward, 6 feet 10 inches, number 15, Derek Favors. From Washington State, number 11, Klay Thompson. And from Davidson, number 30, Stephen Curry. The head coach of your home team is Steve Kerr. Make some noise for your Golden State Warriors. This is
Welcome, everyone, to the Golden State, Oakland, California, the home of the Warriors as they prepare for an Eastern Conference opponent right here. Buckle yourselves in, everybody. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. Joining me, Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and courtside Doris Burke. And, of course, Derek Favors. They really believe he's going to be able to build into a great player for this franchise.
That trade is something that has the staff, players, and fans excited. They think it may be the piece of the puzzle necessary to get over the proverbial hurdle.
And with good reason. I mean, we're talking about one of the very best we have in our league, and you have to think he'd help any team.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. Setting the floor for the Hornets, Jeffries in a 2-guard. Kaminsky out there with Cody Zeller. And there's Kemba Walker. Now here's Freak. Turned in an outstanding game against Minnesota. Thompson outside. And Iguodala gets it to go in on the assist by Thompson.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
So it's the Hornets now. 4-point game. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
They just weren't challenged. I mean, nearly as much as they should have been in that game, at least when they had the ball.
Yeah, it was a mismatch. I mean, the defense from the start was on its heels practically the entire game.
Now Thompson following the three-point attempt by Freak.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Shot to stop the run, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
and he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
And so Thompson nails both of them.
He's a dead eye at the line, fellas. Just call him automatic. He doesn't miss many of those.
And here's Walker. 8 points his last outing. Kaminsky the pass to Walker. Here's Zeller. And he can't bank that one in. Curry kicks to Iguodala. And stolen by Freak. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball.
That's now 4 misses on their first 5 attempts. Still trying to find the rhythm and flow here offensively.
Thompson misses. Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a win against Oklahoma City.
The fans certainly got their money's worth in that game. Boy, was that a battle, and it turned out to be a real gritty win for them.
Yeah, they saved their best for last that day. Got it done in overtime.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
And Freak throws it down.
Up high and down hard with the one-hander.
Got a little extra forceful with that one, didn't he? Huh?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and I think that's going to rouse up his teammates, no doubt.
Now here's Favors, coming off a stellar performance against Oklahoma City. They double-team Curry. Here's Mozgov. Almost, but it rolls out.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
To the paint. Zeller dishes to Kaminsky. Zeller against Favors. Jeffries the pass to Kaminsky. Excellent D there from Mozgov.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Can't hit, and Charlotte will go the other way with it.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allows the defender to recover and contest that shot.
A baseline J, and again it goes in for him. Good shot from Jeffries.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had right there.
Thompson with the bucket.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
There's the pick. And Walker kicks to Jeffries. Offensive rebound. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Curry dishes to Thompson. Kicks it to Mozgov. The feed to Curry. Shot from the top of the key, and he gets the jumper to drop.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one. A moment now to see the numbers for Andre Iguodala. Averaging 9 points per game, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. And you look at those numbers, but guys, I think he can do better, and he knows it.
And he has high expectations for himself as well, guys, but he just hasn't delivered fully on his potential yet.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State, Damian Inglis has checked in for Mozgov. Ken Bazemore comes in for Andre Iguodala. Sean Livingston, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And Mo Williams subbed in for Curry.
And that's such solid, fundamental basketball on display right there, guys.
You talk about it all the time, Greg. Yeah, great use of the pick to set up the dunk.
And, guys, it was a terrific understanding between teammates that made that possible. They really did read each other well there.
Charlotte shooting their first free throw of the game right now. And that one falls for Zeller. On the court for the Hornets, Jeffries. He's in at shooting guard. Looney out there with Kaminsky. Then it's Contavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Ball in at the 1 spot.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give him.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Timberwolves put on a show. He dropped in 26 points and was in the zone as a shooter, lighting it up from both the foul line and the field. Just another fantastic showing in what has been a great stretch of basketball for him.
All right, Doris, thank you. He played at a level that very few players are capable of playing.
And, you know, I'll be interested to see how much he's got left in the tank. I mean, that performance had to take a lot out of him.
Yeah, but you know what? Sometimes supreme confidence can increase your stamina and endurance. So I'll be interested to see how that affects his play.
And that one's good. Inglis. And now a 9-point Warrior lead.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Now here's Curry. To the middle, pass to Mozgov. Golden State moving the ball around. Thompson outside. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Stolen by Thompson. Outside Curry. He feeds it to Mozgov. Pass to Thompson. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Hornets trail by 9. Kaminsky with the ball. Now defended by Mozgov. In the corner, it's Freak. Dishes it to Caldwell-Pope. Out to the wing. Shot clock at 6. And the rejection by Iguodala. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. Here is Jeffries. He has 6. Clock at 2. That one wide left.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Curry passes to Mozgov. Here's Thompson. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
Timeout.
Find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Yes, exactly, Kevin. I got a chance to hear what Scott Skiles...
Give it up for Oracle Arena, your Warriors girls.
Those changes have an effect even before this game makes it to halftime. Kevin?
And thanks for that story, Doris. On the wing, Thompson. He's guarded by Jeffries. Inglis kicks to Mozgov. Mozgov sets a screen for Thompson. Here's Inglis. No good from outside. Hornets trail by 6. And a wide open look for Freak. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. And that's now 11 points for Freak.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
Inglis dishes to Curry. Feeds it to Iguodala. Passes to Inglis. They set the pick. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Iguodala from outside the arc. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field. Different look here for the Warriors. Derek Favors checked in for Damian Inglis. Ken Bazemore comes in for Andre Iguodala. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. The Warriors on top. They lead by 5. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Yes, Kevin, thank you. I'm with Klay Thompson. What's working and what's not working for you guys out here tonight?
You know, they clogged the lane, and they play great hell defense. We got to keep driving and kicking, doing a great job sharing the ball, and we just play unselfish. We'll be great in the second half.
Thank you, Klay. We so appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Okay, guys, let's focus and get down to business. Now, here's a few things I took away from the first half. The amount of scoring we got from close range was great. Keep looking to make those.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters.
It's been a nice game here for Freak. He's got 11 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
You know what, though, Clark? It wouldn't be a bad idea going forward to try to let him do a little more damage from beyond the arc.
Yeah, it's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Favors is out there with Iguodala. And it's Mozgov in at the 5 down low. That's the Warriors' 5. Offensive rebound, Kaminsky. Mozgov with the block. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Thompson with the bucket.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Walker the pass to Jeffries. Here's Rojo. That one a little long.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Curry wide open. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. Iguodala's got his 3rd assist on the night. And Walker kicks to Jeffries. From 13. No good. And Golden State will go the other way with it. Last time they met was in Charlotte, where they beat the Hornets.
Their last game against this squad, they won out thanks to some big contributions from the bench.
A total team effort, and I think the starters enjoyed a chance to be able to step back and relax and enjoy how the bench played.
The tenacity on that interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Curry attacking. That's tipped. The pass to Walker. He dishes it to Jeffries. Takes the 13-footer. Warriors with the rebound.
That's a very low percentage shot. Not good basketball at all. One he probably should have passed on.
Rejected by Jeffries. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
And a wide open look for Walker. Knocks down the 3-ball. Walker's got 10 points.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass on.
Outside Curry. Favors with the screen. Here's the 3. Offensive rebound. Mozgov's shot is off. Hornets trail by 5. Here's Rojo. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Outside Curry. Picked by Mozgov. And Thompson kicks to Curry. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
And the Warriors making a change here. Bazemore's checked in. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Now here's Freak. He's covered closely. Pass the ball. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Caldwell poke, and it's the Hornets another three.
You cannot leave him alone like that, especially from long range.
Warriors leading by 3. Outside Curry. The 19-foot shot. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Kaminsky's got 6 rebounds in the game. Ball, the pass to Jeffries. Down low. Here's Kaminsky. Mozgov grabs the board. Mozgov's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Bazemore. 5 points in the game. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. The Warriors shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Shooting for Golden State, Timothy Mozgov.
That's good for Mozgov. Some changes for Golden State. Damian Inglis has checked in for Favors. Livingston comes in for Klay Thompson. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Favors sets the pick for Williams. He kicks it to Livingston to the right side. Here's Inglis. And it's good, assisting on the play with Livingston. Inglis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And you can see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
Offensive rebound. The dish to Jeffries. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The Hornets have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
Guys, that says a lot about the poise of this team. I mean, they've been so calm, cool, and consistent at the stripe this year. I mean, that's impressive.
Mozgov, he's checked in for Damian Inglis. Now here's Freak. He's got 12. It could go, and it goes at the buzzer!
Digging deep to hit that shot. That shows some serious guts right there.
Oh, man.
No explanation, no excuses, no hesitation, no fear. Just tremendous execution.
Welcome back as we get rolling once more. The 4th quarter right ahead in what's been a very well-contested game. Warriors leading by 3, and on the court for Charlotte as we start the 4th. Iguodala kicks to Curry. And there's Mozgov. That's good on the assist by Curry. Curry's got 4 assists now tonight. Charlotte has gone past the 3-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. Walker dishes to Jeffries. Some nice pass in here by Charlotte. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Wilkes. Hits the jumper in space. Thompson with it. Kicks to Curry. Mozgov sets a screen for Thompson. Now the feed to Favors. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And the Warriors lead by 5.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Here's Jeffries. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And, Greg, to be able to take the bump like that and maintain control, that's not easy to do. I know you're kind of a little fella, but I was a big guy when I played, so I know how difficult that is. That was impressive.
I see.
Kaminsky, he's checked in for Charlotte. Golden State's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Curry kicks to Favors. Favors sets the pick for Iguodala. Thompson outside. Just 5 on the clock. Favors with the screen. Releases from 15 and misses it off the right side of the rim. The Hornets trail. Jeffries kicks to Kaminsky. Pass to Walker to tie it up. That one goes. Counter.
Guys, he's one of the main reasons this game is tied up. I mean, he's done his part to keep them in it.
Warriors call time.
Okay, fans, put your hands together for your Warriors girls.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Steve Kerr was saying to the team. He's looking for whatever they have left in the tank. He said, I know it's been a hard-fought game, but now's not the time to leave anything in reserve. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I expect you to be going all out full speed. Guys?
Thompson passes to Curry. Picked by Mozgov. Back to Curry. Fires from the wing. And that one's good. And the Warriors lead by 2.
Key buckets, and we know he delivers down the stretch.
Walker dishes to Jeffries. Walker against Thompson. Picked by Zeller. Here's Jeffries. The Warriors pull it in. Favors has got his 3rd rebound tonight. Curry kicks to Thompson. Back to Curry. Fires for 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 4th assist in this one.
Boy, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. Freak sets a screen for Walker. Here's Jeffries. A picture-perfect screenplay, and the jumper's good. Jeffries got 5 points now in the quarter.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
On its way from Curry for 2. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Here's Jeffries. No good with the triple.
He's still looking for his first 3-pointer of the second half after making just 1 in the first.
And he gets it to go. And it's a 7-point Warrior lead.
He's got the touch they needed here as this one goes down to the wire.
Yeah, 4 of 4 this quarter, making buckets under duress.
And Zeller kicks to Jeffries, and it goes out of bounds. That one is off Zeller.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Warriors leading by 7. Now Curry. Mozgov a screen on Walker. Curry kicks to Mozgov. Zeller grabs the board.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
Jeffries, good.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
Stolen by Walker. And here comes Walker, leading the fast break. They get it again, and another shot, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Walker having a fantastic game. 12 points and 6 assists.
And we've all watched him just be an unstoppable force here tonight.
Well, nothing they've done on the defensive end has been able to slow him down. I mean, he's doing exactly what he wants to when he wants to do it.
First free throw is good, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And so Walker nails both of them.
And you just knew he wasn't going to miss that one, not with so much riding on it.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter. posts. Rotate over and make your presence felt. Too soft.
.143 left in the fourth quarter. And the Warriors miss again.
I'll tell you what, for what's really an elementary shot, he looked a little nervous on that release.
Jeffries can't get it to go. Warriors leading by 3. Here's Thompson. Zeller grabs the board. Zeller's got his 3rd rebound on the night. And Walker kicks to Jeffries to tie it up. And that one's good. Jeffries got 13 points in the second half.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Okay, fans, put your hands together for your Warriors, girls!
He's got space. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Charlotte's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth. Jeffries the pass to Kaminsky. He feeds it to Jeffries. Thompson against Walker. Jeffries dishes to Zeller. It's in!
That was massive.
You know it. He's stepping right into the spotlight there.
Warriors have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. And Thompson kicks to Curry. Back to Thompson. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Freak.
Some fantastic numbers here for Thompson. He has 12 points, and he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of 3-pointers.
And you know what? The defenders have that in the back of their minds now. They'll be on him a little tighter.
And he ends up making the second, and that narrows the gap to 1. There's 42 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Clark, they'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see some long possessions out of them going forward. Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper. Good basketball.
Now you need every basket you can get.
Greg, I think they're still alive here, but they better execute every trip down the floor from here on out.
Curry with it. He's picked up by Walker.
I love that plan. Set up the opportunity for the mismatch.
Yeah, knowing they have to get a bucket here and exploiting the height advantage where they can find it, and that's a no-brainer to me.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Absolutely massive free throws. That'll force them into a 3-point attempt.
Okay, fans, put your hands together for your Warriors, girls!
Here's Thompson. So it's the Warriors now. They trail by 3.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 3-point game. 15 seconds left to play here in the fourth. from deep. Iguodala. Bullseye! A tremendous three to tie it up.
And really, how about the quick release on that triple there, because he's given up a lot of height in that matchup.
Right on target you are, Greg. I mean, the quick release is what made the difference there. Any hesitation? And that
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Curry with the steal. Now the Warriors moving it up. Curry's got the ball. It falls!
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
To force OT. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to overtime, but they come up empty-handed. So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as Clark, they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
Yep, and it might not be the way a coach would have drawn it up or wanted it to end, but these fans loved it.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, thank you. I'm with Klay Thompson. Tell us how you were able to take control of this game and pull out the win here tonight.
You know, we missed some key shots, but in the end, we just stuck together and played good defense. You know, we helped each other out, so we played real good collectively tonight.
Thank you, Klay. We so appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. Now we'll go to the studio with the award-winning Ernie Johnson.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time now to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Stephen Curry. He had just an outstanding fourth-quarter performance. He really had the fire lit under him, and down the stretch, really having a huge impact on the outcome of this game.
I don't know if there's a fan base that loves their star more than this crowd. Wow. You get jealous, and he feeds off that support. Once they got behind him, he became unstoppable, man.
I will say this about Steph Curry. There is no player in the league more capable of single-handedly taking over a ball game than he is. What I mean is, Steph Curry's hot. Is hotter than anyone else is hot. He can beat you with his feet, his mind, his shot. The only thing you can be sure of is that he will beat you.
Folks, thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew. Everybody.